all came. Brilliant. Did you remember to bring the whistles, horns, placards? You forgot them. Don't worry, good thing I prepared some. You take this one. That's it. Quickly now. This one's for you. What's your name again? Sam, of course. What's my like? I copied yours from earlier. I thought it was so funny. Quickly, you take it. Now I've checked for security. They've gone, but they'll probably be back in the next few minutes, so we'll need to be quick. Are you ready? Oh, and don't worry, I prepared the... you know what. Actually, I need to ask you all a serious question before we go in. Are you willing to get arrested? Of course you are! Quickly, go through the gate. I've unlocked it, but you'll need to rip open the police barriers. Quickly now. Quickly. And don't worry about your fingerprints, we'll burn them after. Quickly now, I'll meet you there. That's it, onto the green. Onto the green. Tess and Catherine will guide you. They've been with me here since the start. That's it, onto the green. Place the placards around the edge of the garden. Catherine, she'll show you. Onto the green! Onto the green! Quickly before they get here! There we are. Spread around the edges, don't worry. You made it too. That's it. Can you see the holders for the placards? We're here. We've made it. This far at least. I know you're scared. So am I. This is what we're fighting. What we're doing is... What we're about to do. Well, it needs to be done. We need to get them to listen, even if it means breaking the law. We need to get our future back. It's our future, not theirs. We don't even know how much time we have left, but the longer we delay, the harder it gets. The polar ice caps are melting at 6 times the rate they were 30 years ago. 6 times! The Arctic heatwave of last year causing record levels of ice mass to melt. We know what that means. They know what that means, and yet they still do nothing. It's the tip of the iceberg. I'm trying to break the ice. you, is what I'm trying to say. Thank you for being here, not glued to your phones, Netflix, the next installment of whatever. They talk about jobs, prosperity, growth. But what's the point in profit if there's no planet left to profit from? I'm sick of their lies. I'm sick of their corruption. The time to act is now, before it's too late. Are you with me in this? Yeah? Are you with me? We need to be together. Are you with me in this?
Yes!
Okay, good. Now, you all know what I'm about to do. You know what it means. And there's no turning back. If they're not going to create change, then we will! Did you get that? Did you rip open that barrier? Rip it off! It doesn't deserve to be there. Rip it off! Yes.
Shall we play Would You Rather?
Okay, I'll start. Would you rather eat a bowl of dry leaves or have to drink from a slimy pond through a straw for 60 seconds?
You're disgusting.
Just answer. That's the rule.
Eat dry leaves. My turn.
Don't be mean.
Would you rather lick a slug or eat a spider whole and it crawls around your belly for ages?
I said don't be mean.
You have to answer. That's the rules.
Well, I'm vegetarian, so I'm going for the slug. It'll be like giving it a massage.
Ugh, you're really disgusting.
Well, if you're just going to insult me, I'm not paying anymore.
I'm ready when you're ready. Yes? Okay, just one moment, yeah. Okay? Some shots with this, yes. Absolutely. This good? Just bear with us, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be with you in a moment. Thank you. You ready? Right. I think we're all set up here. Smile. All right. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for being here today. I just have a very short statement. As you know, our country has been undergoing some considerable unrest. We've seen demonstrations, violent clashes with police, and trespass on government land, land that has been earmarked under our ETIO project for important industrial development and transportation links. Land indeed like the very site on which we find ourselves standing today. Now, developments like these are vital for the prosperity of our country. Vital in the current economic climate to create jobs and growth. And that is why, as leader of our country, to safeguard our future, I am utilising the new Criminal Justice Act that we, your new government, brought in just 3 months ago. Now, this act was introduced to help quell the unrest, to unite our nation, and to bring back control. A control that had clearly been lost by the previous government in their attempts to undermine law and order, in their attempts to defund the police and weaken our precious defence mechanisms. Therefore, under the legislation provided by Section 23 of the new Criminal Justice Act, as was outlined in Parliament yesterday, I hereby confirm that anyone involved in criminal activities or trespass on land earmarked for state development, and I include the planting of these so-called growth trees, will be subject to the full force of the law and will be sent to prison. It doesn't matter who you are, or where you come from, or what your background is. You will be arrested and you will be punished. Now, there may be some amongst you who say, what about our civil liberties? Well, to them, I say we are doing this to protect you, to defend our values, to defend our families and our freedom. And to others who are concerned about the environment, I say, I stand with you. That is why this government is investing so heavily in carbon capture technology, in geoengineering. You all know that this government, and me personally, care greatly about the future of our country and our planet as a whole. But that future is being threatened by these climate change terrorists, and we must make a stand. If we want jobs, if we want growth, if we want prosperity, this is what we have to do. We are all in this together. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I have just time for a few questions, if there are any.
How many jobs will this create?
That's a very good question. I'm glad you asked me that. The answer is thousands. Yes, this site, along with hundreds of other sites across the country, will create tens of thousands of new jobs and go somewhere towards repairing a damaged economy. And that is why it is vital that we use legislation like Section 23 to protect ourselves against a dangerous minority. Another question, please.
Does this project contravene the new Green Deal?
Oh, another good question, thank you, sir. No, in no way does this contravene the new Green Deal. The new Green Deal is very much still in place. We are still, for example, committed to planting and indeed replanting millions of trees across this country, as we are committed to all of our green policies. But we must balance our green commitments with our desire for economic growth. And I think this government is striking just that right balance. Now, I've just time for one more question, perhaps. Yes.
How do you respond to accusations that you've been skewing data on greenhouse gases?
Let's be clear here. I don't think anybody can deny that climate change, that global warming exists, for whatever reason. But let us not be apocalyptic in our reactions. We need a measured approach. And we also need to ensure that all our efforts are not undermined by this kind of terrorism that we've seen in the name of ecology in recent weeks. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
Breaking news. The Prime Minister's own niece, Fina Howarth-Jones, has been captured in video footage planting a growth tree in last night's break-in. A symbol of radical eco-protest group Ecopocalypse, who have been terrorizing spaces earmarked by the government for the Etio project, vandalizing building sites and organizing mass protests.
Si bello, José, fiore
officer finds it.
Would you rather only be able to eat chocolate for the rest of your life or never eat chocolate again?
Easy. Chocolate every day.
Thought you'd say that.
Okay, time for a hard one. Let me think.
You've got 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Would you rather go against your morals or betray your family?
Oh, that is hard. Depends what it is.
Well, what if the future of the planet was at stake? I'd betray my family, wouldn't you?
Who in my family?
The grown-ups, of course.
But they look after me.
Not always. Remember when Daddy lost you at the supermarket?
Oh yeah, he left me for an hour because he was looking at wine. I'd betray Daddy.
Good. The planet over Daddy.
Auntie! Auntie? Auntie, what are you doing up there? Auntie, can you please come down? I need to talk to you. Aunt? You don't like to make things easy, do you, Auntie? I came to say goodbye. I had to do something. I couldn't stand back any longer, and Uncle, I had to challenge him. We're running out of time. You understand?
I can prescribe linden to soften the tension and ease the stress, but steer clear of rosemary, Abrus precatorius, and oleander, part of the Nerium family. You've got some of that in your precious garden, I think, not to be ingested under any circumstances.
You always taught me so much. Helped me to see the bigger picture. Remember when you smuggled me into your lab and showed me all of your work, all that data, even let me look through your microscope? I felt so proud of you, and I could see things through your eyes. All that data, all that research, what they did to you.
Honeysuckle helps soften the memory. Let go.
I sometimes wish I could just let go. Just drift, not worry.
There's always borage to help ease comfort you and lift the clouds.
Aunt,
Yes, child?
It's nothing. I've left something important for you in the garden, just in case things go wrong. Aunt, it's important. Do you understand? I need to go to him now. To Cyril.
I had a brother once called Si.
I know.
Give him walnut for change.
Thank you, Auntie. I will.
You understand the charges against you? You clearly didn't know about the order.
I knew. I was there, remember?
I'm trying to give you a way out, Athena.
I don't need a way out. I'm not ashamed of what I did.
How can you sit there and say that to me? After all I've done for you. I made a rule of law and you deliberately broke it.
What law? Not my law. Not a just law. Not the law of nature. Not a law that protects our future, my children's future. When the house is on fire, the normal rules don't apply. It's not a crime to break a window to save those inside. There are bigger things at work here, Uncle.
Bigger things? Bigger things? What do you know about it? You're just a child, a girl. I'm trying to build a future for this country, trying to get it back on an even keel, and all you can talk about is bigger things. Since when did you become such an expert on these bigger things? And what could possibly be bigger than this government's, my government's commitment to jobs, growth and prosperity? After all we've been through, socially, politically, economically, you and your bivouac-loving auntie, I bet she was involved as well.
No!
Sit down. Sit down. We're in the middle of a crisis here, and all you can talk about is the environment.
If there's no planet left to live on, Uncle, then what's the point?
I suppose I'm not doing my bit. Who was it who commissioned the new Green Deal? We are doing what we can.
It's not enough. It doesn't go far enough. The time to act is now, Uncle. This is the moment. You know the truth. You know what's at stake in that garden alone, let alone the other green sites you'll plough through for progress. There are over 8,000 species of plants and insects. 40% of insects are in decline, with a third facing extinction. That is catastrophic for our ecosystem.
I'm not going to stand here and be lectured to by you about our fragile ecosystem.
That garden is just a
not by
of
a
everything you're
teenager
destroying.
who has more trainers from China than I've had hot dinners.
That's not fair.
Oh, enough! I haven't got time for this. I don't even know why I'm bothering. I'm going to ask you a last time. When you broke into that building site
Community garden.
and planted the precious tree of yours, did you know you were breaking the law?
Yes, I did.
Then you give me no choice. I'll be held in custody overnight and then... Yes. What? Show me. This is you, isn't it? Look. You did this. This is serious, Thena. You're not denying it, so it must be true. Do you know what would happen if this got out? The damage this could cause? Do you know what this is? This is treason. Do you understand? Where is the loyalty to your country? Makes me sad you think so little of your family that you would betray me like this.
You're not my family. My family died long ago.
What is that you're holding?
It's from Tessa. For change.
A walnut. I'm sorry, Thena. There's nothing I can do.
Where is it? She said I'm supposed to find something. I don't know.
Is he, Auntie? Not in his nature. I'm in here for the long haul, aren't I? The rest of my life. God. Why won't you just listen to me, Uncle? There were so many things that I wanted to say but didn't. Hello? Hello? Please, I need to speak to my uncle. Hello? tried to make them understand. I tried to make them see, but all they talk about is growth. What does that even mean? People are dying and they wait for it to happen, the mess, the chaos, the devastation, and then they rebuild. That's not growth. It's not progress. It's wrong. It's all the wrong way around. Why can't they see? Why can't you see, Uncle? It's not a choice. You can't opt out. There is no choice. There is no planet B, Uncle. There just isn't. Oh, what's the point? They even took my phone. You can't do anything from here. They'll probably smear my name, discredit me, say I'm crazy like you, Auntie. Am I crazy? Crazy to want to breathe fresh air? You would have believed me, wouldn't you, Mum? And you, Dad? That's something at least. I miss you both so much. What did you say for sleep, Auntie?
Prime Minister Cyril Howarth-Jones has imprisoned his own niece in a controversial move, sparking riots up and down the country. Her charge? Treason. 5 MPs have resigned, and the foundation Howarth-Jones built these past few months appears to be shaking. Will he plough on with the ETIO project in light of these protests? Follow this story for more breaking news.
What if instead of talking, we listened more?
We'd hear nature more, I guess.
If it wasn't drowned out by traffic?
What if there was something that made the traffic stop?
Like a global pandemic, you mean?
Don't be ridiculous.
What if there was some kind of global green agreement?
Well, not everyone would sign up to it.
What if it was mandatory?
Everyone had to do it?
Yep.
People wouldn't like it.
They'd have to, or everything would go to sugar.
Sugar, yes. What if we didn't throw away 1.3 billion tons of food a year?
Wow, that much?
What if we just ate less and recycled more?
What if plastic hadn't been invented?
Then we'd have no computers, no prosthetics, no glasses, no TV screens, no phones.
No phones? Forget that. Okay then, what if single-use plastic was banned?
From today?
Tomorrow maybe?
Next week?
Slippery slope?
I thought it was already banned. It's all a bit confusing.
I'm tired now.
What if there was an ice cream mountain that grew and grew and grew?
Ooh, now that would be nice.
What if we didn't have to go to sleep? What if... Hello? Hello?
Tessa? 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 Tessa, can you hear me? Have you seen the news? No, of course not. Your niece. She's destroying me.
Lavender with aid, sleep, and insomnia. Also good for anxiety and stress.
Thank you. Very useful. Tessa, you have to listen to me.
Once upon a time, you would come to me and I would give you sound advice and you would listen.
Tessa, stop pottering about. This is important. I haven't got time. This is a national crisis and it's your civic duty to help.
I had a brother once called Si, but now he's only Cyril. Oh, look! 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 A fly! So intricate and delicate caught in a spider's web. Balance between life and death. I could free it if I wanted, but then I would be interrupting nature. Then I would be challenging fate.
What is the point? No, wait. You're in on this too, aren't you? You're plotting against me. You're jealous that I got there first. Well, you had your chance and you blew it. Your precious ethics got in the way. I tried to protect you, but no. What a waste of a good mind. And for what? For this? Living like a vagrant. Smelling like one, too. I always knew you'd try to bring me down somewhere. Because people were listening to me and not you, and you couldn't bear that, could you?
You need to stop now!
You couldn't bear that I rose up the ranks while you hid away in your laboratory, wallowing in self-pity.
You need to stop now, Sai,
Don't
and
call
listen.
me that.
Sai, he ate too much pie. He became so good at telling a lie.
I don't have to stay here and listen to this.
You want to know the truth, baby bro? Do you want to know why I really left?
You didn't leave. I sacked you.
Because I couldn't bear to listen to you anymore. The noise you were making, the noise you still make.
I don't have to stay here.
You need to stop now. You need to stop now and listen.
I do not have to listen to you.
Because I stopped listening too. Because I didn't like what I heard in your world of brokers and balance sheets and the lies and the corruption and the bureaucracy. But I'm not a government mouthpiece anymore, so I can say what I like and you will listen! Can you hear them? Footsteps. Lightly. Louder now. The children calling. Their voices carried on the wind. Sigh. Sigh. Sighing on the wind. Listen to them. The children running wildly. Breathless. Rasping, burning, drowning. The ground between their feet, cracking and scorched, as flames lick their wounds, or liquid rising black as oil, your precious oil. Their little worried bodies, carried in your torrent of progress, battered and maimed like dead in their parents' arms, the ones that survived. Displaced, destitute, driven to find something called home because theirs was buried deep in your torrent of progress. But it eluded them, didn't it? Your promise. Not you. Not you. Safe on your island. Money in the bank, but blood on your hands. Can you hear them? Gathering, calling your name.
Help me! Mummy! Daddy!
Daddy!
Make a noise!
I'm hungry. Please. Where are you, Mummy? Daddy! I want to live.
Help me!
Listen to them, Sai.
Daddy, where
And
are
learn.
you? I can't hear you.
Because there's still time to do the right thing. There's still time. Not just the children too. The wildlife, the oceans, the seas, the riverbanks, their tears
Mummy, Daddy.
flooding to bursting point, pushing onto land, engulfing homes, the Amazon screaming stop! Forest fires rage on until there's nothing left but charred trees, charred carcasses, the stench of awful hunger, acrid.
I need air. Please, I need air.
The butterflies and bees, the wildlife, the species, not yet extinct from your betrayal. Lying, dead in the breathless air. And the silence. You need to bend the wind. Look. Memories. Your fate hanging in the balance of right and wrong. Do the right thing. Free Thena and protect our fragile do the right thing. There will be no jobs, no prosperity on a dead planet. But there's still time. There's still time.
Yes. I want a full cabinet meeting in 30 minutes. Yes, you heard me, 30 minutes. I don't care. Get them all in there. I don't care where they are. I don't care if they're scuba diving in Mystique. Get them there now. If not, get them on video call. Why? I'll tell you why, because we're wrong. We have to change. We're wrong. We have to start with Section 23. Get rid of it. You heard me. Get them in there. I know. I know you are. I don't care if you're my special bloody advisor. Just do it. Athena, wake up. You don't have to be here anymore. You're free. You can go. Athena! Athena, please. It's all right, Athena. Athena, please. It's okay. I'm not too late. I can't be too late. Still time. There's still time.
The walnut. It must have been the walnut.
Don't be silly.
Why not? Things like that do happen.
Nah, I don't believe he changed. That doesn't happen, does it?
I think it can.
Leaders changing, saying sorry, I was wrong, it's a fairy tale.
You just have to use your imagination. It's not difficult.
I wish it was that easy.
It can be. I believe it can.
Come on, let's go and play I'm the government.
Yeah!
I want to be the Prime Minister.
No, I'm the Prime Minister and you're my special advisor.
That's not fair.
Oh well, it's my turn to be in charge.